morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey! Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to the Positive Vibes Club. My name is Orphan, and I woke up feeling aggressively positive, which brings us to here. I also just punched the shit out of my monitors, and my cam's just like, wow, 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 wow. Welcome on in. So today we are going to be traveling to Azerbaijan, and I've been looking at it all morning. It's really cool. There is some cool things to see in Azerbaijan for sure. What else are we going to be doing? Just found out. So our plans, we were going to skip our activity today, and our activity was going to be writing Valentine's Day cards for some lovely people in elderly care facilities. That plan has not exactly changed, but it's changed a little bit. The people that we were going to be sending these to were posted in a post on Reddit, and they were all super cute, and they had like a little address card that they were holding if you wanted to send them some cards. But in order to keep the internet safe, I understand why they removed them. They removed all those pictures. So we will still write cards. We might not have names to throw on those cards, but everybody, guaranteed, every one of us has a elderly care facility near us, almost guaranteed. So what we can do is we can still write those cards, and we can still go deliver those cards. That is not the biggest of deals. A little bit of a setback, you know, because it would have been nice to really personalize our cards. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Let's see. Is this playing? Do we have music? Hit me with some music. Let me know I'm alive. Let me know I'm alive. Come on. That's not bad. We're getting there. You guys getting any of that music? I feel like it's not very loud, but that's okay. It's okay. We don't need loud music. We're in a rock show. All right. So, with our outline today, we're going to do our stretches. We're going to do our deep breathing. We are going to write some Valentine's Day cards. We're going to travel to Azerbaijan. And then I've got this awesome 4K, I think it's 4K. Yeah, 4K walking tour through Baku, which is the capital of Azerbaijan. Baku, really freaking sweet. So we're going to take a look at that. This walking video is a little bit longer than our normal videos, so I apologize. We probably will not watch it all. Unless chat is exploding like, let it play, just let it finish. So we'll probably watch maybe half of that, and we'll just, you know, start our morning that way. So for now, what I need everybody to do is stretch in your own way. You could follow me if you want. I stretch like this. I go to one side. Oh, I come back to the other side. Oh, really stretch it. Cool. And then shake out the hands. Shake out the hands. Oh. What do you guys got going on this weekend? Anything fun, new, and exciting? Okay, let's see here. That was like the first part of stretches. We need to stretch the arm. You gotta stretch the arm. The other arm. You know what? It's Friday. We gotta touch our toes. Go on, stand up, touch those toes. You can do it. We've been practicing this for so long. All right. Now, grab a knee, pull it up to your chest. Whoa, try to stay on your feet. Balance issues. Same thing, other leg. Let's go, you guys. Best stretches. We got the best stretches here. I just popped my knee doing this. Last leg. Oh. All right, you guys feeling stretched? You feeling limber? Feeling flexible? Hopefully you're feeling flexible. Let's see here. All right. So, had a conversation yesterday morning that led me to the idea that we will meditate on today, and that is hobbies. So everybody has something that they enjoy, you know, and something that they cordon off just for themselves to enjoy, you know. Maybe it's a reading, maybe it's something else, but what I want you to focus on today are the takeaways from that. Like how does your hobby make you a better you? And you can bullshit the answer. It doesn't have to be, you know, cited or examples. You could just kind of think about it and be like, you know, what am I getting out of watching this TV show or whatever? Maybe it helps you focus. Maybe you can focus longer while that show is on, either in the background, or if you're scatterbrained and you have trouble focusing, maybe you can focus on that. Maybe that makes you a better person. Bullshit the answer, you know, but think about it. Think about how you spend your time and what you get out of it. And that's how we're going to meditate today. So deep breath in. Think about all the things you enjoy. And then a slow breath out and just think about how they make you better. So deep breath in again. Thinking about things that make you happy. And then exhale. And again, consider how you're better for it. And let's do another one, you know, inhale again. What is your favorite thing to do? And then exhale again. And just doing that activity is already the best, but one last inhale. And exhale, because you are a better person. Hey, that's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. Really, the point of these little meditations, you know, isn't to change a life. It's not really we were mad, now we're not. It's not really one of those things. It's just a time to pause and consider something, you know? You can do it multiple times throughout a day if, like, some fact or statement hits you weird. Just shut up and breathe about it, you know? Think about it. But I usually like to take time for positives when I do that. Sometimes negatives, you know, if something terrible happens, I'll usually shut up and breathe about it for a little bit and try to put as much positive energy out there as possible, but you know, I know that in certain cases no amount of energy can really turn it around for you, but the more the better. The more the better. Do your breathing. All right, you guys. Let's see here. Does anybody have anything good or bad going on? Speaking of those vibes, you know, let's do the moment of vibrance. So yeah, if anybody has anything that they're excited about, drop it in chat. We will get excited about it with you and just snowball that energy. If you have something that you're struggling with, don't really want to take on alone, or just out of your control, you can drop that in chat too, or you could DM me on whatever platform you want. And I've got this handy dandy vibe book that we will write down any sort of positive or negative things, and I take a look at that throughout the week and just send vibes where they're needed. So let us know. Happy to add you to the book. If you don't want to be added to the book and you still just need some extra vibes, let me know that too. Like, we don't have to put you in the book, but I can still shut up and breathe about it. So that is what we like to do. I don't know. Do I have anything going on right now? I am in limbo right now between being accepted for a freelance project and actually starting the freelance project. So I'm just kind of sitting around waiting for that. I am excited about it, you know? I feel like that's probably the thing on my mind every time we do this section. In terms of needing extra vibes, I don't know if I got anything that troublesome. You know, we are moving, I guess. Moving could use some extra vibes in a month and a half and 2 months or so. But that's about it. If nobody else has anything, let's go out and fill out a couple of cards, shall we? So, let's see here. I think you guys should all go out and get some Valentine's Day cards. It doesn't have to be for elderly people. You could just make them for, you know, random Twitter followers or something like that. These are already personalized, though. They're already personalized. Like, the back just says to and from. But now that that post is gone, I don't have a to write, you know? I guess we can just ditch this entire idea. Let's see here. I'm gonna write it to you guys, and then we can go ahead and move on. Let's see here. I'm gonna write one for Jim Tom. So, to Jim Tom, our one and only patron at this point, he gets a Valentine's Day card. Happy Valentine's Day from you know who, Jim Tom. I'm gonna have to look into show the hoodie. This one? This hoodie? It matches my forearm. Damn it, Dirty. I bought all these Valentine's Day cards to send to elderly people in an elderly care facility. But get this, okay, so there's this like wholesome Reddit thread where they had posted these residents, and they had like a sheet of paper that had their name and where to send the card, and it was cute as shit. So I got these Valentine's Day cards so we could fill out their names and send them the cards or whatever. And I get up to pull up the page today, And I understand why. But Reddit has removed all of those photos. So it really put a kink in my plans right now, buddy. It really did. But let me write you a card since I have all of these cards. Make sure I don't give you the same. Ooh, yeah, you're gonna like this one. All right. To Dirty. And yeah, I'll bring this to you on Super Bowl Sunday. To Dirty from Orf. Special delivery, Valentine's Day wishes for you. And it's a platypus on a unicycle, man. That's great. But yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed. I was really looking forward to writing some sweet little what's the pun there? I don't know, are they all puns? I don't think these are actually puns. Maybe they are. There's the owl one for Jim Tom was a pun, kind of. It's an owl saying, you know who. So kind of punny. Let's see here. The other ones is like some forest critters around a campfire, and it says s'more Valentine's wishes for you. Then there's just two skunks dancing, and it says kick up your heels. It's Valentine's Day. So, not really a pun. I mean, maybe because they're dancing, kicking your heels, but that's more of a phrase and not a pun. So, yeah, like 3 out of 5 are puns, and 2 of them are just cute messages, so I don't know if the writer got lazy. They just ran out of time. Could be anything, really. Could be anything. Yeah, I don't get the special delivery. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll look at that probably on and off throughout the day, and then still, by the end of it, have no answer as to how that's a pun. Oh well. Oh well. Posted your Valentine's wishes to Jim via Twitch clip. Yay! Thanks, man. So, are you ready for some Azerbaijan, dude? It's just me and you. We can take our time. You got anything going on this week that you need some extra vibes for, Dirty? We'd already skipped that part, but it's never too late to ask. Say Bajan faster, you sound more official. Azerbaijan? Azerbaijan? It is very cool, man. It is a really cool place. It used to be part of the USSR, but it's not anymore. It's a semi-parliamentary republic, I believe. It's B-A-I-J-A-N, I believe. Let me double check my spelling. Yeah, A-Z-E-R-B-A-I-J-A-N. It's pretty cool. So, I guess I can flip over the old screen here so we can take a look at it. This right here that we're looking at is called the Flame Towers. Azerbaijan is known as the Land of Flame. And that's for a couple of different reasons. So they have... Oh, Jim Tom's in here! What's up? Hey, how you doing, Jim Tom? So Azerbaijan, really cool. So they have the highest concentration of volcanoes of any country, but they're not like igneous volcanoes. Like, they don't erupt, they don't have lava. They're mud volcanoes, which I'd never really heard that term until I started looking up Azerbaijan. There are mud volcanoes all around the world. And really, it's kind of similar to a volcano, but instead of like molten rock being forced up, it's heated water. So water is heated like deep down underneath the crust, and then as it's pushed up, it meshes and melds with a bunch of sediment and minerals in the crust, and then it just bubbles up from the surface, creating these like mounds. It's kind of a geyser, except for geysers shoot out water, and these mud volcanoes are too thick. They don't shoot out. It's just like a seepage, and that seepage just creates like mounds over time. So some of these are only like 3 feet tall, like 1 meter to like 700 feet tall. Some of these have been active for over 20 million years. It does. It sounds like it could be a horror movie. A Dustnado. I don't think that's actually a horror movie, but mud volcano. It sounds like it could be like a Sharknado movie or something like that. So, yeah, it's, you know, seeing pictures of them, you're just kind of like, oh, okay. I mean, if you had to have something to claim as your claim to fame, sure. Learned about those when I drove through Texas. Yeah, they're just everywhere, man. You look over and there's like a tornado of dust just spinning in a field. Yeah, they're crazy. Do you guys not see those in Ohio at all? Because like Ohio's relatively flat too, right? And just a bunch of fields. I feel like it's the fields that cause those, not necessarily dust, but like the chaff from like wheat and shit just keeps getting rolling. It's just rolling hills in Ohio. Okay, never mind. Never mind. What do I know about Ohio? So back to Azerbaijan being the land of flame. There are a couple of places in Azerbaijan that are just like constantly on fire. There's a lot of richness in terms of fossil fuels and gases in Azerbaijan, and in some places, kind of like the mud volcanoes, that gas seeps out and it will just light on fire. And I was looking at it and looking up places that are always on fire. There's a place like that in Pennsylvania. There's like a mine that caught on fire sometime in the 60s, and it's a coal mine. So the coal caught on fire, and it is just burning underground. It's been burning for, I don't remember, like 40, 60 years, something like that, but they are predicting that it'll burn for at least 250 more. But that is just because, you know, we caught coal on fire and it burns slow and there's a lot of it down there. This is just like natural gas seeps out and it is like clean burning. There is one cool temple called the Temple of Flame that has been around since the 17th or 18th century that also had a seepage of flame, like an eternal flame in it. That flame went out in the 60s. And to keep that place relevant, they now pump in natural gas from the nearest city. And I think that's hilarious. That's super funny to me. But there are still places that are naturally on fire. Just naturally on fire. Pretty crazy. So these are the Towers of Flame. And that really represents that name that Azerbaijan is known for. That's true. They are the only Muslim nation that granted like full suffrage to women. That is super true. Yeah, they are bicultural. Azerbaijani people are not just like, you know, one group. It's not like Germany or something like that. They have a lot of cultural influences and they're very proud of all of them. They beat America to it. I don't know if America like technically falls into Muslim nation. But yeah, okay, women's suffrage. They beat us to women's suffrage. So I just wanted to start off at these Towers of Flame. They're massive. They are really unique architecturally. What did you think I meant? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just here. I'm just vibing. So I think these towers are really cool. This is in their capital city of Baku. let's take a look at this. This is the coolest area to me of Baku. Let's see. Baku, Old City. There's so much cool shit over here, guys. So, I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit. This is Baku. This is Greater Baku. And this is ancient Baku right here. And if you kind of zoom in, not all the way, you can still see. Dude, I did. Yes. It looks nuts. It's pretty recent, right? Like 2007 or 2014 or something like that. It is within like last 20 years, but it looks crazy. Yeah, it's like a segmented worm or something, and it like just kind of curves sideways, but the window at the beginning is amazing. So this is the original Baku. This was a walled city. You can still see the wall here. I was dropping in earlier trying to get a good view of the wall, and I found one. Let me see if I can really pull us back to it. I think it was right over here, maybe. But you can still see the stone wall. It is so awesome, man. Yeah, that's it. Still standing. That wall would go all the way around this, you know, ancient city. And it does on the back side. It looks like the front possibly is no longer standing, but I also couldn't get a very good view of that. So in this old city, this is... I can't figure this building out. I don't know if it's like a parking garage or what. Let's move a little bit closer to it because it's funny. All of the windows and the doors are like drawn on it. I can't figure it out. It just has to be like a server building or parking garage or something. I think, I can't tell because it does also look like it could be supported by like pier and beam, just or like posts, you know, that maybe there's construction going on behind that we can't see. Maybe that's a way for them to cover up the construction. I don't know. I have no idea. I was just looking for this wall earlier and I found that. I thought that was kind of interesting. There are a couple of other really neat places in this old town. One of them being the Maiden's Tower. And this is one of the cool views. Let's see here. I'm gonna drop us down so we can see the tower before we get on the tower. But you guys gotta check out the view from on top of this tower. It's sweet. So there's the Maiden's Tower. I want to say that that was built in the 12th century and has been around for that long. It's now got a museum inside of it. And I just think it's really cool. Dude Rim, what's up, man? Welcome on in. We are in Azerbaijan. We are checking out the old city of Baku. Let me zoom out here and show you where we're at. So this is the capital city of Azerbaijan. It's Baku, and this little small section right here in a circle is a walled city. It is the original Baku. It's since expanded like 100 times, but there's like an ancient wall that kind of cordons off this area of town. It was very protected, and we are just kind of taking a look at some of the old structures in there right now, being the Maiden's Tower, which is pretty cool, man. Maiden's Tower. So let's drop in on the top so you guys can see this sweet view. I think it's awesome. Jim's here for his Valentine, which he got this one. This is Jim's Valentine from you know who. And Dirty has this one. It's a platypus on a unicycle, because those are two of Dirty's favorite hobbies. Petting platypuses and riding unicycles. This is not the view I wanted. I missed the tower by that much. That is still really freaking cool, man. I love those. You can tell where it's been repaired and updated. That's cool. Okay, I missed the spot that I wanted to drop in on though. So we need to zoom in over here. I swear, Google, if you just removed this. tell me that's the one I want to be on, right? Whoa, where are we headed? Whoa! That is not where I said to go. It's close. It's close. I want to get on top. It looks really cool up there. This has got to be it. This has got to be it. Hey, did it work? Check this out, dude. Oh my god, I love this view so much. A Monday through Friday stream? It's like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday stream, right? It wouldn't take a lot, because if we did that, we could get through, you know, the countries 2/5 faster, which would be pretty sweet. I love this view so much. So this is the Maiden's Tower. We're on top of it. You look right out into the Caspian Sea. You just have this beautiful, like, I don't know, man. It looks like the distant, like the horizon of the city just kind of like swells upwards. And it could just be a product of the taller buildings being back there. But it looks kind of like it's on a hill sloping down towards the sea. And I love it. I love this so much. It is such a varied sight. Like, all of those buildings look very unique to me. It doesn't look like a US city, in my opinion. Like, I haven't seen a city like this. And these Towers of Flame are so sweet. I've been playing a lot of Dark Souls 2. Jessica's been playing a run of Dark Souls 2 for the first time. And there's a place called the Tower of Flame. It's really awesome to see Towers of Flame in the real world, in the wild. But man, what a badass place to stand. Oh man, if that was over like 1 foot, that would be the funniest. Guys just got like heels on. So this kind of looks like it could be a Sydney Opera House kind of thing. I wonder if that is the inspiration, similar architect, same architect, I don't know. But this is just, man, one of the coolest views in town, I think. I think that is so spectacular. Let's drop back down real fast. There was something else over here. Oh, this. The Palace of the Shrivanshras. I don't remember if... Let's see. Okay, there was a way to get inside of this, and it was insane. Damn, okay, this isn't... That's not the drop-in. Hey, what is up, Dornelis? Girl, we can only see your legs. So, let's see here. There was one really cool place that I dropped in, and you could actually go through... I wonder if it was the mosque? Surely not. Let me try to drop in right here one more time. There was like a really awesome... Where was it though? I don't think it was that. Let's drop right over here. Because it took us inside, but it was inside a museum. Oh my god. Whoa. Holy shit. Okay, so this is still inside the walled city. And this is inside that museum that we were at. But this is just like... This is from ages past, dude. This is insane! Dude, you got a Switch and you're playing Pokemon Legends? I really want to play that game. I was in that camp that before it came out, I was like, this doesn't look great. But man, like 10-year-old Orphan would have freaked out if he could run around and there's 3D Pokemon and stuff. That game actually looked, I was watching some streams of it and it looks really fun, man. It looks really fun. Okay, let me go back to Tower of Flame because there was a mosque next to that, and maybe that is where Flame Towers, Tower of Flame. It's still gonna take me there. Okay. Stop spinning! So there's this mosque. Where is it? Was it that one? I know it was right by this. It has to be like right here. Was I looking at it from the wrong side? Is it over here? Dude, I know that there's a mosque right here. Maybe it's this. Let's see. I can't find it, you guys. Dang it, it was so cool. Like, so you could go into a museum and it was like very, very, like much a stone structure. It looked like the inside of a castle. There were like glass display case that you could walk by and look in, and it was like a Google tour. You could walk through the museum. It was so sweet. And I'm not sure how to find it now. So I was looking for the Tower of Flame. It's gotta be right here. There's a mosque over here. I know it. I know there's a mosque right here. Because I was looking for places close to the Tower of Flame. Is that it? No. Huh, okay. Well, I don't know where else it would be. It had to have been right there. Alright. That's a hell of a cliff! It's pretty crazy. I guess I'm not gonna be able to find that mosque right now. Unless this is it. Does not look like it. Man, I can't believe it, because it was right next to the flame towers. Unless this was. Nah, this is not it. Not it at all. I keep dropping in there. Alright, we can we get a tour guide that's actually been to Azerbaijan? Sheesh! For real, man. I'd absolutely love it if we made friends around the world and they made like little 2 or 3 minute videos of them like being like, hey, this is by my house. This was made like, you know, here at this time. I think it'd be awesome to get community made little travel videos. So, speaking of travel videos, this one's a little bit longer. We've got, you know, we got time. We kind of blew through this show early. I don't mind watching this whole thing. We'll get it started and see how we go. But this is a 4K virtual walking tour, Baku, Azerbaijan, 2021. Relaxation sounds, no comment, Ultra HD ASMR. And this was uploaded by One Man Wolfpack. So, way to go, guy. It's just a walking tour through Baku. It seems pretty cool. I was trying to find other videos like we normally have, but the drone footage ones were only like 2 or 3 minutes, and they were very choppy, like short shots, a lot of transitions, and it really made me dizzy to kind of watch it. So, post on our Bahamas what you're doing. Someone friendly would likely help out. What is Bahamas? Is that just like a generic travel Reddit? Oh, I was like, what a specific name for an overall travel. That's funny. That's funny. That's a good idea, man. That's a really good idea. It'd probably be a good way to make friends of the channel, too. Did you see a cat? Shit, yeah. Oh, there's another one in the tree! I was really excited when I was wandering around the Google Earth earlier. I always keep my eyes peeled when we're in cities for cats, and Azerbaijan has a cat. It seems impossible to not see a cat when we walk around Street View, like, everywhere. This is one of the first times I've seen a cat just, like, walking around. It looked like the Google car, like, almost hit it. The cat was, like, right off to the side of the car, and every time, like, you move forwards or backwards, the cat's just like, huh, what's he doing? He's, like, really close to the car. Man, this place is so old. Those are like Disney princess gowns and stuff. Azerbaijan has a cat. Not just one, just one, a single cat. National animal. Oh, man. Oh, man, see, why did he transition away from that so fast? I was about to get really excited. The old wall! And he's like, never mind. Lunchtime! Enjoy your food, man. Do I have any coffee left? I have a little bit. Is that real? That's not real. Oh, we just got an ad, and I was like, why does this look so animated? Oh, Jesus. Good times, you guys. I've never been to Azerbaijan. For all I know, half the city could be a cartoon. Taxes. Should we pause? Oh, this place is sweet. There's actually a flame under here. I'm sure we're gonna see it. So this region had a lot of worship of Zoroastrianism. This is kind of the region that Zoroastrianism took off. Zoroastrianism is the longest, most continuously practiced religion on Earth. And the flame was really, really important to that religion. It was kind of the bridge or the connection between mortals and spirits. So you definitely, you know, contextually makes sense why there was a high population of Zoroastrianism practitioners in this area. It's just the land of flame, you know. Obviously it would seem very holy or religious or spiritual, I guess, to people that revere flame. There's another cat. He's running up a tree. They're so nimble. God, I love stone walls. That's so cool, man. That's so cool. I think my apartment complex was built in like the late 70s. When do you think these buildings were built? It's funny, I feel like here 75 AD. Maybe 76. I feel like here the aspiration is to buy a new home. You know, like I feel like that's not necessarily new, but you want a recently built home. Like maybe when you're trying to buy a home, you want to be the second family to live there. You know, that's going to be in a better condition than a house built in the 40s or something. But like, bro, these houses were built like thousands of years ago and they're still fucking standing. I'm so blown away by ancient architecture, and not even like ancient, just like that stone tower, Maiden's Tower, has been around since the 12th century, man. Like, no amount of fire, some amount of earthquakes could probably topple that, but like they built to last, and it's insane. We just don't build like that anymore. Unless it's like a museum. Museums get like all the cool stonework. They're built to last, but I love this, man. It's so cool. Such a crazy rich history. I like places that are actual melting pots. So like America always gets called the melting pot, but we're not, man. We're like very not. I think there's a lot of culture that comes to America. We're just resistant to all of it. It's crazy. I know that like big cities usually have like a Czech town and, you know, Koreatown and stuff like that, but they're not really integrated, and that's like a damn shame, I feel like. I'm sure that there are places in Baku that are still kind of, you know, set apart, small communities of these people in this one area and stuff like that, but it's just like looking at the city, you see architectural inspiration from just different places, different people, different times, and it's really cool. There's and forgive me for not knowing the name of it, but like when a country or a place is sacked and the new invaders come in, if they don't burn everything to the ground, if they don't burn everything to the ground, then they usually start erecting their own structures in their own style. You know, they usually don't invade a place and then rebuild their buildings in the previous style. You know, that'd be weird. But it's really cool when the buildings from the previous civilization or people survive. I think that's just, it makes the aesthetic just so much cooler. What a cool little monorail. Hey, he's not walking. This is supposed to be a walking video. He's clearly on transportation. Do we end it here? I think it would be really cool to get a GoPro walking setup. I think it'd be even cooler to get a GoPro setup where I wouldn't have to walk. Because some days, you know, depending on the weather, I have a limp. And that probably wouldn't make a very good walking video. Okay, so we're not really seeing any sights right now, One Man Wolf Pack. You probably could have edited this little chunk out. No criticism, just a small little, you know, note for the producer. Oh shit though, this is cool. Maybe he left that in for dramatic effect because you're like, why? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing? Oh shit. That's nice. Hey, we're back in here again. We're Baku in here again. Oh, those towers of flame are so cool. At night, they light up and they're like an orange and red kind of color, and they're like banded with lights all the way up. So if you're kind of sitting on the outskirts of town looking at it, I mean, it doesn't look like actual flame, but you can definitely tell what they were going for by looking at it from a distance at night with all of their lights up and stuff. It's really cool, man. It's really cool. I believe they gained their independence in 91. That sounds right. Like most of the USSR republics became their own thing in 91, 92. The fall of the Soviet Union, if you're putting two and two together. I'm so blown away. Have we been to a place yet where I was just like, yeah, this sucks? I don't think we have. We haven't been to Oklahoma. God. God, what a view. God. That's so cool, man. So we haven't seen really any mountains. Azerbaijan's very mountainous. 40% at least of the country is mountains. 3 different ranges. The Greater and Lesser Caucasus. And I don't really remember the other one. I don't think it's Alps, but But 3 different mountain ranges kind of run through it. It borders the Caspian Sea right here, as you can see, and then Russia is right above it. And there's a line of mountain ranges that kind of go across the north that there's a lot of cold air that pushes south towards Azerbaijan from what is it? Not Serbia, but whatever the frigid area over there is. But yeah, the mountain range kind of blocks it and creates this nice little pocket. I guess there's I think 9 different temperate zones in Azerbaijan, which is crazy because it's not that big. But a lot of that is created by the natural boundaries created by the mountains. So it kind of keeps the cold air right there and up north and doesn't let much of that pass past the mountains. So, interesting climates. Hey, thanks, Dirty. Have a great day, man. I'll see you soon. Love you. So yeah, this is Baku. I think we're nearing. Whoa! I thought we were nearing the end. We still got about 8 minutes left of this walking video. If you guys are still interested in it, I really like these tours that we take. I feel like we spend a lot of our time focused on our own shit, and it's nice to just like, this has nothing to do with my shit, you know? Just see other beautiful places, and I don't know, it's relaxing. It's just inspiring and it's relaxing, and I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. One day this will just be a travel show, and we're not even gonna do deep breathing and stretches anymore, or activities. We're just gonna travel. Just a really interesting place, man. We've only seen one city. There are a couple of other really cool places in Azerbaijan. Let's see here. I think I had one of them pulled up on my phone. Yeah, a lot of it's centered in Baku. But there's some really pretty waterfalls. This place looks really interesting. Maybe we should go over there. Check out Fountain Square. Just tons of cool stuff, man. If you guys have been interested at all in Azerbaijan, I'd say keep looking it up. There's some cool stuff. We've really only looked at Baku, and we haven't seen half the cool shit in Baku. Yeah, just tons of stuff. If you like beaches, they've got some beaches. If you like mountains, they've got mountains. They've got some forests. Just everything you could really want out of a landscape, they'll give it to you. A whole lot of really cool mosques if you're into that kind of architecture. I would say I am to an extent. I think those religious architecture, those religious buildings, they have some of the most thoughtful design. And I think it just comes with reverence, you know? If this is going to be a place dedicated to a holy site or something like that, it can't just be like a shack. You know, you really have to show the gods you mean it. So for that reason, I really enjoy religious architecture and stuff. You know, I don't like to spend time in churches or mosques or temples for religious reasons, but I definitely love to be in them and just looking at the care that they took constructing it. I think it's pretty unrivaled. That's so cool, man. What is that? It looks like it's got a glacier running through it. Really cool. It's a Nike building? Or is that just a mall? That's nuts. A floating faucet. Did you see that? That was really neat too. I feel like I've seen those as like garden ornaments, but I've never seen one on that scale. There's I think a place in Baku called Fountain Square that just looks really pretty. There's a bunch of fountains in it, but it's very like verdant. There's some trees. It's well maintained. It just looks really pretty. Big hunk of meat, best view yet. Yeah, let's see. I don't know if I looked up cuisine of Azerbaijan. Let me see, you know, what kind of foods they're eating. They're right on the edge of Eastern Europe and Western Asia. So I bet you they have a very diverse culinary tradition. Let's see. Food, where we go? Where do we go for food? cuisine. Here we go. Dolmas. The traditional cuisine is famous for abundance of vegetables and greens used seasonally in dishes. Fresh herbs, including mint, cilantro, dill, basil, parsley, tarragon, leeks, chives, thyme, marjoram, green onion, and watercress are very popular and often accompany main dishes on the table. Fish from the Caspian Sea, local meat, mainly mutton and beef, saffron rice, Plav is the flagship food in Azerbaijan, and black tea is the national beverage. Okay, it's interesting. So they have a very strong tea culture, and they often use pear-shaped glasses called armudus that they serve their tea in. So that's cool. So it says, architecture-wise, this typically combines elements of East and West, and heavily influenced by Persian architecture. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Hey, there's a cat. A little ginger buddy. Just getting some pets. That's awesome. So out of everywhere we visited so far, I love Azerbaijan. I think my favorite is still possibly Austria, because there's one city, Hallstatt, that is just like beyond beautiful. I think it is one of the prettiest places on earth. Holy shit! This guy's been everywhere, man. Dude. Follow him. Where was that? Oh shit. We have got so many beautiful places to see, you guys. Dude, what work this guy is putting in. I think that was awesome. And he's got a lot more. I'm gonna drop a follow right now, or a sub on here, because I definitely want to keep up with that guy's content. He did some good work. You guys, thank you for hanging out. This is my favorite thing to do. I love this channel. I think it's so fun. I love traveling, even virtually. I just like being other places and seeing what it's like. The tour was awesome, man. We watched a really long video today because we kind of blew through the show pretty quick. So we watched like a 20-minute walking tour through the capital city, and it's worth it. It's worth it. Baku is really sweet. It's got a walled city, an ancient walled city inside the city, where it's got plenty of remnants from 12th century civilizations and stuff, or powers, world powers at that time. It's really cool, man. Really cool place. I'd love to go there. But yeah, that's it for us. I wish we could have gotten these cards out to some people, but I will. I'll look that up on my own time. Maybe get in contact with a shelter, not a shelter, an elderly care facility in my area, so I can still fill those out. You guys, happy Friday. Have a good weekend. Thank you for being here. If you want to support the channel, you could make clips of the content that you find interesting. You could share it with a friend. You could tell a friend about the show, invite them to watch. You know, you could follow us on social media. You can interact with us there. You could join the Discord, which, apologies, is still only on the Twitch side of things. So you might have to pop over to Twitch. Even if I'm not live, you can pop over to the Twitch channel and do !Discord at any time, and my bot will give you that link. So I don't have to be live for you to get in. What else can you do? Yeah, you can just turn up and hang out while we're live. That's a excellent way to support the show. If you're looking to support the show monetarily, the coolest way to do it would be to grab some merch. I kept the prices really low on that merch, so we don't get a whole lot of kickback from those, but we kept it low because we wanted people to have cool shirts that they can wear. So you could buy some shirts. You could also become a Patreon. A patron. It's hard to say patron while I'm typing Patreon. But you can do that. The what is it? Tiers start at $3, which is cheaper than a Twitch sub, and that actually nets us about the same as a Twitch sub. So you save $2, and we get the same. That's an awesome way to support the channel as well. And at that highest tier right now, or no, second tier, the second tier for the price of a Twitch sub, I think I've built in pictures of my cat for that tier. So if you're interested in what my cat looks like, those images are up there for Patreon members. I actually took some funny pictures and video last night. I can't post the video because he's in the toilet. The toilet doesn't look clean enough to post. I swear it's a clean toilet. It just looks very gross in the close-up video of it. But I won't post that one. It was just cracking me up because a cat is so damn particular about what he drinks. He won't drink out of a bowl. He won't drink water from a sink. He only drinks water out of the like filtered water tap from the fridge in a glass or a toilet. Like, he'll just either get the worst water or the best water, and he's fine with it, but he won't have the in-between at all. So that's funny. Thank you guys again for hanging out. I think we're going to Bermuda, maybe on Monday. Something like that. We'll see what happens. Bahamas. We're going to the Bahamas on Monday. So stick around for that. Come hang out. Who knows what our craft is going to be, but I really appreciate you guys being here. And that's going to do it for us today. So yeah, be good people out there. Be aggressively positive, and just have a great weekend. All right, you guys. I'll see you on Monday.